talk about faith, it's time to exercise. That you speak on, that you say, no matter what, man, I'm be on this and on that. So, but what is it when it's in front of your face? You know what I'm saying? So it'll be like that. I think you're gonna get faced with some sugar for those, some sugar for those who obey and you know what I'm saying, do what God's want them to do. And then it's gonna be probably a little heavy-handed on people who don't comply. Yeah. As far as things being taken away, you know what I'm saying? That shit can start with that. Like I discussed earlier, or did I even tell you they go to already trying to build a where if you don't got it, they don't, you know what I'm saying, it's a requirement for your Medicaid. So I think eventually with that, there'll be some pass to where if you don't got it, you're not going to have Medicaid. So, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people's relying on that for their medical shit. Yeah. You know, so or even if somebody's not comfortable, bless you, it's a situation of where you think it's kind of forcing your hand. But that's where your convictions come in. That's where I feel like if you have faith in God, now's the time to exercise it. It's no bullshit now. We can say everything in the world when we got the cushion up underneath us on what we would do when or what we would do if. And when the shit's in front of your face, that's when the situation gets real. Sometimes you may not have the luxuries and the things that the comfort that you had in life, but you have your self-respect and you have your dignity at the end of the day. You had something where you made a decision that you wanted to make. It was on your terms. You didn't operate off somebody else's terms because somebody else wanted you to. You did some shit because that's what you wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's my whole thing with the whole, you know, the whole situation. If do whatever you want to do, make sure it's your decision. Don't let nobody think for you. Yeah. You know, that's my main thing with that stuff, man.
I think it's very easy at this point, though, for people to let others think for them because, I mean, what they used to always say, the experts say, and technically speaking, as I really think about life, we all experts. We all are experts at something. And, you know, that's not even a thing to go by because even experts fuck up. What they say, players fuck up.
Yeah.
But, you know, we all live. Ooh, you gotta go. Ooh, that's perfect. You gotta tell the baby girl night.
I'll be right back in a second.
See, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. That is what I'm talking about. That's Super Dad right there. The one and only.
I appreciate it, cuz.
Weezy. What's up with you, brother, man?
What's up, man? Have a blessed day, man.
Hey, man, as always, I really do appreciate you for giving me your time. Yeah.
Hey, thanks for having me, cuz, man. You already know it's always a pleasure, man.
Hey, don't tell me that, man. I'm gonna have you with me more often. People, you're gonna see you more than they're gonna see you more than they're gonna see themselves. And like I said, I want to salute you on and off camera, what you and your wife do.
Yes, man, I appreciate it, cuz, man.
Hey, man.
I gotta pass the same back to you and Tay, man, cause y'all young, and y'all been doing y'all's thing, man. So y'all something to where a lot of young folks could be able to look up to and really relate to. Let them know that, hey, man, we can do it. It's all about the will to do it, man.
Oh, well, I appreciate it, but it ain't about me right now, you know. And I've got to give all that to my wife, man. She's a great rock, for real. But I really appreciate it. But I got some questions, man. We just want to, you know, I want to put this together for also, you know, Cheeky to, you know, be able to, because the internet's here forever. So when she's older, you know, she's like, older, meaning like tomorrow, when we get this on whatever, and she's seeing Daddy on TV, she gonna be like, dang, Daddy on TV. You know, so we gotta get this cracking, man. I got a few questions. First and foremost, man, if you don't mind, tell the people, who are you? Like, I know who you are to me, and what I think you are, but who would you think, what would you say you are?
I'm just a brother out here just trying to take care of myself, take care of the people around me, and try to help somebody if I can. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I would essentially like to accomplish. You know, fall short on it sometimes. There's some things that I could do more. You know, there could be things I could be more proactive on. But it's all, you know. But as long as you're working on it, you're working towards it. So I just see to continue to work on it. But I feel like I'm just like outside of that, just an everyday dude. Just looking forward to getting the work done, to coming home to our family and chilling up. You know, that'd be the goal for it, and to continue to build on that.
Right.
And I think that's one of the joys that it brings in going out and going to work and doing what I have to do in order to provide. It's just a satisfaction of going home and seeing what it's going towards. You know, I just think that's something that's something of the best shit in the world to me, man. I ain't even going front on that. It makes a lot of other stuff that I dislike. It makes it all worth it, you know. I'm just that type of dude, basically, man. You know, just be on chill. But when it's time to get to work, it's time to get to work. That's just how I feel as far as that.
Right. So it seems like you do it. You do, yeah. So would you say one of your drives or your motivation is your family?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. It's something to where there ain't gonna be no limit to what I'm gonna need to do as far as to take care of. It don't matter the hours. It don't matter the type of work. If it's some work that's gonna be able to provide, that's gonna be some work I'm gonna do. Because it's not just the money and shit coming in. That's half of it. You know what I'm saying? There's other parts of it as far as Cheeky need to see a man waking up every single day, going to work to do what he need to do to provide for his family. I need her to see that coming up. I need her to see that at the end of the day, no matter my approach, I want her to see that somebody's willing to go out there and do this for that purpose and come home and try to take care of the family and, you know, and do everything, try to do things the right way. You know, that's probably the other half of it as well. You know, family's a big driving force for me, and honestly, even going back further, I think it's a part of a representation of us black people. I think it's something to where we are automatically categorized based off how you look or even how you present yourself when they first talk, the way you talk or something like that. You know, it's something that some people like to ignore because they don't understand it, right? Because they ain't been around it too much. So, I do it as a representation of our people because it's like we doing pretty good, but we could do a lot better as a people. You know, there's been a lot of victimization on us. You know, and it's been from other races with other type of agendas and shit. But we doing a lot of self damage to us right now. We're doing a whole lot of harm to ourselves. A lot of our people are trying to help us, but there's also a lot of people who are, I wouldn't say trying to bring us down, but more worried about themselves. Something happened, but nobody know what happened unless it happened to their people. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you keep a cycle of some shit going. You know, it used to be like when I was coming up, man. If the Ville touched 65, 70 murders, man, what the hell happened this year? We had a couple back in the mid-90s and shit where it got wild, but for a minute, it was like, damn, what, 80 murders? What the fuck? We get that shit before end of July. We in 100 and something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous, the type of stuff that's going on. So we got to see something different. We're doing a lot of this shit to our people. Not only people that's doing it, but a lot of people that pretend there ain't nothing going on. But fear perpetuates fear. You know that these motherfuckers mean business because you just seen the dirt that they did. You know, so that puts you in a situation. That puts you in a bind type shit. And you just got to make a decision. Like we was talking about earlier, cuz when people talk about faith, it's time to exercise it. It's time to exercise it. Like right now, like shit happened real motherfucking quick as far as major changes that we ain't gonna really realize how much it changed until we look back years later on how are we gonna be living and look back and see how quick shit changed. You know what I'm saying? So
blink of an eye, boy.
Man, that's how it happens.
It's one of those you couldn't say, well, I'll do it next year, because at that point, nigga, they shut down. Next year was shut down. we living through this, and it's like you said, this is a time where you test on faith. That's why I really do believe I and I, you know what, and I said it wasn't about me, and it ain't. But I like, man, I put it on my wife, and I do believe when they say a man who finds a wife found a great thing. But a man who loves himself can get through damn near anything.
That's deep shit, man.
A man who finds a wife finds a good thing, but a man who loves himself can get through damn near anything.
Yeah, that's real talk, man.
Yeah. That's why I really like. I have this thing I always say. I want to be the man of my dreams. I don't care about. I care about my wife's and people's opinion, but my wife's most definitely my boy's opinion. But I want to be the man of my dreams. I want to be able to say I'm that nigga, and not even be off like you said, money. It ain't real. Money would be great, but like just to feel good.
Yeah.
To wake up and be like, I don't. It's like when, and I don't care about putting this out there because this is just being real. It's like my older brother would be like, man, y'all gotta this and that, talking about my daddy, and I'd be like, y'all, like, nigga, I ain't got no ill feelings towards my daddy, nigga. I just got off the phone. He was like, well, you know what I mean, nigga. No, I don't. You need to call them niggas. Don't call me, cause I'm not in that. No. So at some point, I really like want to be the man of my dreams, and by doing that, I'm like, I can't have. I have to have minimum ill will, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't now unless you gonna try to fuck over La Familia, then shit's gonna get unfamiliar real quick, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck you up. I don't care, you know, that's protection, but like. Cause like and I take a lot of these portions from different people. You being one of them, you know, like so that's why I got you in front of a damn camera. I don't even care if it gets 5 views. It's probably gonna get 1 million because I'm gonna keep watching, motherfucker. You feel me? You feel me? Because I'm like, damn, dog, look at this nigga. But you know, plus this camera. Look, man, if you look, y'all just go look at this fucking camera. I'm gonna let him see it, y'all. Hold on, I'm being real stupid. Hold on. Y'all know what it is. Hold on. Oh, damn. I ain't doing it right. Hold on, y'all. I'm with the mic.
Hey, don't fuck up the camera, man. You just got the motherfucker.
Man, right. Wait.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, you seeing yourself, bro? Let me see if I can see you. You don't need to see yourself all the time. Okay, yeah, look at you. Look at it. Yeah, this is it, cuz.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That motherfucker's dope, man.
So, you know, I said I want to put my cuz on as the first, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, and I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the Christian.
Man, you ain't got. I appreciate you, man. Sure. This man, he had my backs before I even knew I had a back. Cuz used to have me on well albums. Look at this man.
Yeah, I have his back since there was an iron on his back. Only if you know about that, though. You know what I'm saying? We'll keep that where it's at.
You gotta keep it where it's at. You gotta know about that.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm starting rage. Shit, that's why I'm trying to work on getting that damn, them flies and shit, and the wasp and all that. I looked up the dude got. I'm looking up, and stuff costs a lot if you really want to get the shit together. But yeah, I'm trying to make sure I ain't get the babies bit on the bugs and all that.
Yeah.
When I find something, I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna let you know what it is.
Man, you know, they say they got a couple cases of West Nile and shit.
I seen that, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Really make your head gonna stay in the house. But now they getting in the motherfucking cribs.
I would say with that shit, there's different plants and shit that can repel them. You know,
Word.
I know a lavender plant. Repels them, and I think I was
look at them, y'all. Okay, hold on. We gonna. This is a public service announcement.
Yeah, so get that shit done like that.
Lavender plant, you said?
Yep, the lavender plant. That's one of them. There's others that repel it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I can't recall.
All right, shit. Let me back on up out of this motherfucking shit. Then I think he's gonna really give me that. Oh well, shit. I think the lavender plant may be there. Hold on, I'm going to the lavender plant.
Hell yeah.
So, you're a father. What do you like about being a father?
compared to what you thought. See. I need you to answer those two. I let you tell me first. What did you think? Honestly, like, what did you think it was gonna be like?
I thought it was gonna be like get up every day is that like that happy day type shit. You know, the all right, let's go do this activity now type shit. You know, and I knew it was gonna be the nights. I already knew from you know what I'm saying, younger and shit, changing diapers and having to get up. I didn't, you know, I didn't really know it about the every 3 hours and shit till you in the midst of it, you know. But yeah, that stage didn't last too long, but it was something else. But I just think it's a lot more like, damn, I'm a little bit too tired to do what I thought I was going to do, you know, because I thought it was going to be that get up every day, like, all right, now we're going to do this and we're going to do that now and do that now, and it's like now it's like, well, shit, man, I'm a little tired right now, so we're going to chill out and do this for a little bit. It's about nap, you know, nighttime, depending on what time I get off and shit like that. But it's still great though. It's the same feeling to me. I think what I thought it would be is different, but the feeling, the joy that I feel I would have got of it is the same because I still went out and got something done today and still got to go home and at least see her and shit, play a little bit. And that just makes the day all great right there, man. It just adds up incredibly to me, man. It's that sense of accomplishment. It's a sense of accomplishment, and you doing something with a purpose. You know, you really contributing to society. That's something to me, it's important. Mm-hmm. I think it's important to do your part because life and a whole lot of things that come with life is not just a privilege to us. It's really a gift. We said, like we was talking about earlier, just the murder rate and shit, just in the Ville, man, it's crazy now. So you never know what the fuck's gonna happen at any day, because we ain't even mention all the car accidents that be happening. Just life changing shit. If it didn't kill you, just something to where it can mess up you either physically or mentally to the point to where you're not able to perform your job duties like you were before. Mm-hmm. You know, so just to be able to get up and do it normally, even if you have your good and bad days, at least it's something that you can go home and talk about. Right. You know, that'll be something where we are recognize the gift within that. No matter how hard a day is, we know we put that work in to get our job done. We did that service for somebody. You know, and that to me, that's a sense of accomplishment. That's a sense of trying to build and gain stuff, and that's just on that front. Mm-hmm. But just with the monies earned through that, try to build on different things. Try to continue to strive forward to where everything I work for can start to show type shit. You know, it's showing, but it can show more as long as I show more ethic and continue to do what I'm doing. You know, and try to fulfill my own expectations, like you said, as far as being your own hero type shit. Trying to be the guy that I'm looking up to is like, yeah, I'm trying to see myself accomplish what I feel like I could do years ago. You know, it's just about putting the will in. Yeah, you put that in, well, there's a will, there's a way.
Amen to that. Amen to that. So what would you, and I really do appreciate your time, but as you said, we only get so little time with our family. So I'm not trying to cut into your time with your family. So because as you were saying what you were saying, I completely, and I know anybody watching this understands what you are talking about. He's talking about working, y'all. He didn't think that work, like he understood about work, like, yeah. But he didn't it really was shocking when you recognize that they take up over half of your day. The goal has always been to figure out what is it that we can tap in, that is what we can do, that is going to give us what you were just saying. Because it's not fair. I want to be able to homeschool my damn kids. But I also need to be able to, you hear that, y'all? You hear that? Yeah. We got to be able to get that. Y'all see that background at Shadow? Yeah, we got to keep that going. We got to. So, one day everything is going to be what it is, man. I have extreme faith, man, like you said. And, we just got to stay protected. You know, I wear my mask and shit. I shouldn't do. I did though. You know, I keep my little sanitizer. You know, keep my hands washed. Water. Make sure I eat right.
I think a lot of that stuff is some of the most important things is taking care of yourself. If you take care of yourself, just as far as getting some physical activity in, and you put different things in your body that can help build up your immune system, that can just help you in general.
Mm-hmm.
That fights off a lot of shit in general. You know what I'm saying? So, to where at least even if things were to happen, you won't be as bad off because your immune system's built up through the exercise, put different things in your body. You know what I'm saying? But that's something that we gotta look up because that's not gonna be promoted right now. You know, it's not gonna be promoted. So that's yeah, you know, there's different things we can do. I think that's what it's all about at the end of the day. We just gotta figure out what we want to do as individual people and strive for it. If you don't want to work where you at, you need to be working on something. You know, we put her for a purpose. God didn't just drop us down here and just be like, here you go, like a little video game. It's like we all, like you said earlier, we all have things, a gift or something. Everybody has something that's easier for them than it is for someone else. So if it's something like that that's easier for you or you just enjoy it, go for it. But just don't sit there and not try to do nothing, not try to do the work that you had already signed up to do because you don't feel like doing it no more. A lot of people had a lot of time off. I mean, come on. And there's some people that didn't have no time off. There's some people who actually have been working more since everything went down. So it's like, you know, there's a flip side of everything. It's like, and it feels like the people who's going out putting the work in and shit is paying for the people who's not wanting to work. It's one thing if that's your circumstance and that's what it has to be. It's another thing if you make it what it has to be. Because it's like, oh yeah, I know people have circumstances and situations, but if you had those same circumstances and situations before everything went down and you was able to work, what happened now? Mm-hmm. You know, I can see outside of school, I can see with that, but now as things work out with that, that's something where we just have to get back on it because I think we're handicapping ourselves right now as a society. We don't need to be doing this. It's nice to get that check when we need it. But when we start to get ourselves in a situation where we can go back out and be productive, because God had us here to provide, we're here to help one another. We can't help if we all sitting right here. Mm-hmm. Everything has to be moving to keep everything moving. You know what I'm saying? Everything has to have a purpose. We what makes the ship run. If we have the technology to have other things to make the ship run, and we starting to allow that to make the ship run more than us. So what would be our purpose at the end of the day? What would be the thing to get us up? Right. Like I said, I get up and work long hours. It'd be a lot of days consecutively at times. And but what makes it worth it is that motivation to get up and go do something. So what happens if you don't have to get up and do nothing? What happens to that aspect of that motivation that you used to have to accomplish something? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can have it. A lot of people will have drive when you first, like, say you get like 3 weeks off or whatever, and you used to just working and grinding all the time. Week 1, oh shit, I'm chilling out and partying. Week 2, go through halfway, you getting shit done. Then after that, the other half of the week, you probably bored waiting to go back to work. You know what I'm saying? It's something to where, think about that on a year scale. What that would do towards that motivation. What that would do to the aspect of your life and the aspect of your mind that you're not using no more. You know, that could be something to where it could really handicap us in the long run. People will have less skills because less skills are required of us. You know, it's funny. It reminds me of what an older gentleman said when I was in school. He was like in his 50s at the time. I was in my early 20s. And he was like, man, this cell phone thing and the microwave society is really starting to put some damage on just how we memorize things. And he brought up a great example. He said, for example, like, you know, when he was young, you can have like 5-6 phone numbers off the top of your head. Right now, how many numbers do people know outside of them, their wives, and their mothers? You know, outside the sibling. You know what I'm saying? If they remember that. So it's different things that we don't use. So it's like after a while, that stuff could be a detriment to us.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'll copy and paste the fuck out of something now. Your phone is a computer, so whatever you can do on a phone, on a computer, you can do on your phone. Well, I mean, I've been doing that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, because I would copy and paste the phone number into the phone book and call them. Hell, now you could just be like, call wife. And it's calling my wife. I don't even gotta know her number.
That's where it is right now, man.
So, as always, man, I'm gonna let you get to it, cause.
Hey, man, I appreciate you having me on, cuz, man.
Hey, man, as always, I appreciate you for being on. See, the thing is, man, now we gonna be making action movies and shit. Look, for real, this motherfucker's bad. This motherfucker, I'm about to put some more money into this shit, cause I always wanted to like direct movies and like, you know, I talk a lot, so I mean, shit, I can make movies. I talk so damn much.
That's Action Negro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy How Weezy, man. Look at the one and on. Let me get my zoom action. Peace. Yeah, that's the wife calling me back. I'm sorry, baby. That was me trying to prove a point. That was me trying to prove a point about a phone. My bad. I didn't know it went through. Bro. Man, I thought I stopped it fast enough. Damn. She must have knew I was calling her. Nigga, she knew I was calling her. I stopped that motherfucking call. It didn't even say boom. It didn't even say... Ain't no damn way she got that damn call. Like, for real. I said call wife and I hit red button, cuz, before the red button popped up.